Pleasant good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Today we're going to take a look at this 2018 Ram 3500. This one is the trim level of the Bighorn. Of course, this one only has 10,000 miles, guys. 10,300 and I would say 67,000 miles. So if you guys are interested in this unit, I will provide you with some information at the end of this video. But we're going to talk about this unit today and talk about Ram with the different trim levels they have in this particular model. There is a Tradesman, which is the basic model of this Ram. The Bighorn, which is this one, this is this trim level. We have the Laramie Bighorn, Longhorn, and the Limited. So again, Ram has been out for so many years, and of course, having this one with that low mileage is very unique as well. So we're going to take a look at this unit right now. And remember, before 2010, it was called the Dodge Ram, but after that, Ram has been on its own, so it's only the Ram. So they call it the Ram, which is pretty cool. So we're going to take a look underneath the hood. Right now, what you guys are looking at is the 6.7 liter L6 Cummins turbo diesel engine, and it's also partnered with the Dodge or the Ram 6-speed automatic transmission. Again, there is upgrades to this where you could switch it up when you're buying it for the first time to upgrade to the Allison transmission. And the way to find out what engine or what transmission a unit has, if the dipstick is on the left side like it is right now, it is the regular 6-speed automatic transmission. And if it's on your right side, over on this side here, it will be the Allison transmission. So it's a good way of opening up the hood and figuring out if the dipstick is on your right or if it's on your left. So this one does have the regular 6-speed automatic transmission. Again, every time we get a unit in, we bring it to our local dealership. So we took it to our local dealership here in town, our local Dodge dealership. And some of the things you look for when purchasing a used vehicle is service records. A lot of times people tend to look for service records, and not everybody decide to, after they service it, they put the receipt or the service analysis in their glove box. A lot of people tend to just throw it away or put it away and lose it, or they do it themselves. So sometimes if you want to see what service has been done on a vehicle, if it's a legit dealership like we have, we do have access to Carfax, and Carfax is a great way to see service records on a vehicle. So with this particular one, yes, it's been with only 10,000 miles, but there is about 5 service history records on this particular unit. Again, you could see the customer took pride in his vehicle, and of course, some of the things to look for is to make sure that's the actual vehicle, so the VIN will be on here. I did mention it was the Bighorn, but you see it says SLT. This one was converted to that Bighorn. Again, it will show you if it's a 4x4, if it's a diesel or gas, and of course the type of engine. Coming straight across here, it will show any damage reports or accidents. Once an accident happens and you call the police or your insurance company, that report will be sent to Carfax, so it will be on the vehicle's records. Again, with the 5 service records, I'll go over that with you in a little bit. This vehicle only had 1 owner, so that's a great thing to look forward to. Again, it was a personal vehicle. If it was a loaner, if it was a fleet vehicle, if it was a rent-a-car, all that information will show down here. Again, the last place it was owned was in Colorado, so you could see it was a Colorado vehicle. And of course, the last time it went for service, that was the odometer reading. Unfortunately, I didn't print out a brand new Carfax report as of today. It will show the service records that we did at our local Ram dealership here in town. Again, it was purchased in 2019, personal vehicles, and it shows down here 3 years and 6 months the person had it. Colorado, it was in Colorado, and of course it was about 3,000 miles per year. That's why it's just under 11,000 miles. With the service records I mentioned, every time you go, you will see the date when the dealership had it, and it, of course, it did have a pre-delivery inspection, so that's one of the service records here. And as you go on with the different service records, on the next page we'll actually show you some of the services that was done to that unit. So back in July of last year, you would see there was an oil and filter change, tire condition and pressure check, and of course a tire rotation. Back in April, when he did one of the services here, there was a fluid check, maintenance, of course oil and filter, tire condition and tire check, body lubricated, and of course electrical system check. So everything that was done at that dealership at the time will be recorded on here. If they change the transmission fluid, if they changed tires, if they did an alignment, whatever the case may be, will be reported on here. So if in case somebody tells you, hey, I took it to our local dealership throughout his whole life, this is an easier way to prove that, and of course to have documentation on your vehicle. So if in case you decide to sell it down the line, you'll be like, hey, here was the Carfax report when I got it. And you know, you can request those from different dealerships, especially Ram dealerships out anywhere in the United States. So as we continue with this, again, this is the Bighorn. So the front end, you will find a little bit of chrome, and of course typically you have painted bumper to match the color of the vehicle. This one did come upgrade with fog lights, which is really a good addition to this. We do have tow hooks on this one. And as we continue here, these are the original tires for this truck, and those are Firestone tires, and those are 275/70 R18. So if in case you need to change your tires out, feel free to look for those numbers here, and you will tell your different tire shops what tires you actually need. Again, this is an all-terrain tire. Another thing to look for when you're looking at tires, look for, typically they have a snowflake on here, or M+S, which is mud and snow. So this is good for the snow and mud areas. Again, you will see those badges on those trucks. That will show you the engine. Sometimes it will show you the transmission. Of course, right here is the Ram 3500. This one was equipped with Ram fixed running boards, tow mirrors. Can be very handy when you're towing a trailer or camper behind you. The interior, the front seats are electric for the driver. You do have an additional seat in the center, so you have a total of 6 people in this truck. In the middle seat, you do have a little storage underneath that seat. So for smaller items, smaller personal items as well, you can put in here, close it up. And then of course, with that center console or that center seat down, you do have 3 cup holders and of course, a few storage areas in here. In that center console, you have 2 USB plug-ins and a auxiliary plug. We're gonna just kind of show you guys a closer look at the dash here. You do have a gauge that will show you your DEF fluid levels. Of course, your transmission, your coolant, and of course, your diesel on the right side of that steering wheel will show you all your levels here. All your light controls over here. On the door, you have power windows, power locks, power mirrors. This one does have that folding mirror feature. WeatherTech mats throughout this unit, both front and back. He kind of got the color to match the seats, which suits this truck very perfectly. Of course, you do have cloth seats on this one. You got storage underneath those seats. You do have cup holders in that center console right here. And then of course, if you're only having 2 passengers in the back, you could fold that centerpiece down and have an additional 2 cup holders. You got your diesel tank and your DEF tank located in one area, so very easy to fill and clean up after you're done. single wheel tire. As you guys can see, this one is the long bed. This truck was previously used to pull a camper. So we did have a camper shell on top of this, inside this bed of the truck. It was well equipped. That's why he decided not to buy the tow package, but you can add a fifth wheel or a gooseneck ball in that center piece right here. We can install it right here at this location if you need a truck with a gooseneck ball in here. We do sell the B&W turnover ball hitch, which come in very handy and it is very secure. So if you need a hitch put on here, we can upgrade this truck. He did the full spray bed line, so again, when he had the camper on there, there's no scratches on the interior and everything looks like brand new. This one does have a rear view camera. Of course, you do have your bumper pull hitch if you decide to pull a trailer. We do have the adapter inside because this is the 3-inch, so you could actually change that into a 2-inch. You have a 7-pin and a 4-pin hookup here for your trailer. Chrome rear bumper. This one is not equipped with the sensors, but again, I've seen people in the past add those sensors to their vehicle. Okay, we're gonna go inside right now. Again, this is a 2018 Ram 3500 Bighorn. This one only has 10,367 miles. When it comes to four-wheel drive option, this one is four-wheel drive. So right now it's in two-wheel drive, so you could lock it into a four-wheel drive, 4 low or 4 high. Down here you have a 12-volt plug-in. This one you do need the keys to start it, so the key input is right here. It does have a remote start option as well on the key, so you can warm up your vehicle before you enter. Trailer brake already installed. You do have heated seats for both driver and passenger. If you have, you do have traction control, tow and haul option, your exhaust brake when you pull in a trailer, and of course heated steering wheel. So that was a few upgrades to this truck. This one does have an inverter, so you have a 110 plug-in here, a USB port here for charging, storage throughout this truck. Underneath that seat, a nice little tray here, your glove compartment for storage, and of course underneath here you got more storage here as well. So good use of space. When it comes to entertainment, you do have your typical FM and AM radio. This one does come upgraded with XM radio. Of course, here is a good number here to call to add that Sirius XM radio to your vehicle. It does have Apple and Android capability, so once you plug into that truck, you will have your phone hookup on here. Media, you have your Bluetooth, or you could use the USB plugins as well. Climate control, you could do everything via touchscreen, or again, you could do it the old-fashioned way with all your buttons down here. You got your app store. You have Uconnect, where you could subscribe for a subscription. So you do have 2 cameras, a rear view camera and of course a camera for your cargo, so you could actually see when you're backing into your trailer. If in case you do put a hitch on this truck, you have that camera to access as well. So climate control, you could do your heated seats or your heated steering wheel right here. Again, you could do it down here manually. And then of course you could plug in your phone via Bluetooth and you could pair it very easy and simple. Your settings, all vehicles have that. You could change your display, your clock, camera settings, check your safety, and of course your door locks, your Bluetooth technology, audio. You could EQ your sound system and all that with those settings. Again, this unit is on the market. It is available for purchase as well. So if you guys are interested, please click on the link below. Or if you guys want any more information about this Dodge or any Dodge that out there, please give us a call today. My number is 303-684-3412. Or you guys could also email me at marlon.bledman@transwest.com. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Again, Ram, Dodge. Again, I did mention the difference. It's no longer the Dodge Ram. It is the Ram 3500. Again, we do have Fords out there, GMCs, you name it, guys. If you guys are interested or have any questions about those units, please feel free to reach out to us. In the meantime, have a great week, end of your week, and we'll see you guys back here for tomorrow for another video. And stay tuned for Tanner with an awesome horse trailer coming in up next on this live video. In the meantime, thank you guys for tuning in, and see you guys next time.